What does it mean to be an inclusive leader? We've been unpacking that in our series around inclusive leadership and what it means to lead like an ally. Today's topic is about influence, and influential leaders are leading like allies. And they're doing a lot of asking versus telling. They're also doing a lot of the giving to give without seeking a get in return. Another thing I would offer as an influential leader that we have yet to talk about in this mini series is storytelling. Good leaders are good storytellers, and a good story has three key parts. Yes, you learned this in 8th grade English class, likely. It has a beginning, it has a middle, and it has an end. Good leaders tell short stories, not 20-minute stories where everyone's tuned out by the end, but 2 to maybe 5-minute stories about their own experiences or a team they were on or someone they mentored or an observation they had about a client. They bring people in and their audience almost feels like they were there. So the beginning starts with the who, what, where, when. Once upon a time, this was happening, right? Fill in the blank. Build some characters, establish who you were, where you were, who the other people that you'll be talking about were in their positions or what was relevant to them. So characters. And you want to build a little bit of an emotional connection. So sharing some emotion up front. I felt this way, or I saw a feeling of this. It evoked a feeling of this, that kind of messaging. Then build up the story curve to that murky middle. So this is the climax that we learned about in English class. Something happens, something changes. It's a key event. It's a ripple, a conflict sometimes. It's something that the tide kind of turns based upon that murky middle situation. And we build suspense around that. Then at the end, step 3, we take a perspective. We share a key takeaway. As a result, this happened. This was the case. We ended up doing this. Tie it up in a nice little bow so that they feel closure on that story. And again, keep it short, keep it sweet, engage them up front with some emotion in the characters, build up a murky middle climax, and then wrap it up with a nice bow at the end. As a leader, storytelling can be an effective tool to include your team, to build trust with your team, and to make sure that all voices are heard. So encourage your team to share stories as well. We do this work because it matters. That is why we are so excited about our new Lead Like an Ally program coming out this fall. We are running a pilot with only a certain number of organizations that can still participate. We will be launching in January 2020. We believe that 2020 is the year of an ally. We believe hindsight is 2020, that we got to look back to look forward. That is why we've created a 52-week program that meets our allies where they're at in their inclusive leadership journey. It is not a destination, it is a journey, and we will meet our leaders where they're at. Join, invest in your team. Think about what this could do if we were more inclusive. What could we achieve as a team, as an organization? You'll have all the information at nextpivotpoint.com. Go there, learn more, and engage with us. We hope that you will be a part of Leading Like an Ally.